hitting Venezuela where it hurts. This morning, U.S. troops dropped down on an oil tanker, seizing it right off the country's coast. It's time for the Streamline. Everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. Venezuela's government is calling the seizure a blatant robbery and act of international piracy. Now, you see here U.S. Navy helicopters hovering over the tanker as heavily armed troops rappelled onto the deck. Attorney General Pam Bondi says the tanker was part of an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations. But members of the House Armed Services Committee are questioning if this operation was legal.
This Congress has not had any say in when we're using military force, and it hasn't had any briefings on why we are using military force.
Oil is Venezuela's main source of revenue. President Trump has ramped up military pressure on the country since taking office, blaming the country for illegal drugs coming into the U.S. The U.S. has launched strikes on 23 alleged drug boats this year, killing 87 people. Well, we are running out of time before health care premiums could skyrocket for millions of Americans. Today, senators will vote on dueling health care proposals before subsidies for the Affordable Care Act expire on January 1st. Now, Democrats want to extend those subsidies for 3 years, but Republicans want to replace them with a health care savings account. Under the GOP plan, Americans who make less than 700% of the federal poverty level would get $1,000 a year, but that money could not be used to pay for health care premiums. Both plans are expected to fail when they are voted on.
The head of the NTSB is slamming a defense bill that she says will make flying less safe in the U.S. The bill rolls back safety improvements recommended after last January's deadly mid-air collision between a military helicopter and an American Airlines jet near Reagan Airport. 67 people were killed in that crash. In the wake of the tragedy, military aircraft were required to broadcast their position. This new defense bill, though, will allow some exemptions.
We should be working together in partnership to prevent the next accident, not inviting history to repeat itself.
So the defense bill heads to the Senate now, where some lawmakers have suggested they'll push for changes.
I feel like I was getting assaulted. I was getting kidnapped.
In Minnesota, officials say a U.S. citizen was wrongfully arrested by ICE. 20-year-old Somali American says ICE confronted him during his lunch break, pushing him inside a stairwell at a restaurant. He says he offered to show agents his passport, but he was denied. He was then detained for several hours until his identity was verified. ICE has not commented on the incident, but it's defending the operation in Minneapolis, saying it's focused on removing immigrants with criminal histories.
The person in Tuesday's Kentucky State shooting is being charged with murder. Police say 48-year-old Jacob Lee Bard opened fire on 2 students outside a dorm, killing 19-year-old Dejon Darrell Fox Jr. and injuring the other. Investigators say Bard is a parent of a student at the university and was, quote, the aggressor. They're now reviewing a new video circulating online that could show what started the fight. It appears to show a student being attacked by another group, which possibly led to the shooting. Classes remain canceled for the rest of the week. The University of Michigan's head football coach was fired and then detained by police just hours after losing his job. ESPN reports Sharon Moore was taken into police custody last night. He's being connected with an alleged assault. Police did not name Moore and no charges were announced. However, earlier in the day, the University of Michigan said Moore was engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member.
There's been a lot of uneasiness on the Michigan staff. Sources had told me Sharon Moore had been acting strange, berating assistant coaches, not acting in a normal way.
So far, there has been no public response from Moore or his attorneys.
If you were born before 1952 and have traditional investment plans, there are withdrawal requirements you need to meet. If you don't, you can face a penalty.
And that requirement is called Required Minimum Distributions, or RMDs.
Is the IRS wanting to basically claw back some taxes that on assets that have been growing tax deferred?
Thomas Bowles is the owner of Telesis Tax and Financial. He says this applies to those who have an IRA, which is a personal retirement savings account. You basically pay into it and watch it grow. thanks to tax-free interest. But when you hit the age of 73, you are required to withdraw from those funds.
Basically, the IRS is saying we've given you a free run for the last 30 years, 40 years, and so we are now looking to get some of that taxable income back to put into the government.
How much is taken out? Thomas says it can get complicated because each person's deduction is different. The RMD is calculated by a formula the IRS uses that looks at your account balance, your age, and your life expectancy. There are online calculators that can calculate that for you. But Thomas says it's best to check your IRS statements for those details.
There will be blurbs there will be like writings, RMD coming up next year. This is your RMD amount.
And if you have more than one IRA, Thomas says you only have to take a deduction from one.
If you have 3 IRAs and your RMD is $3,000, you can take it from one IRA. You don't have to take $1,000 from each.
Got it.
Yeah. So
as long as you
satisfy that RMD amount, it can come from one account.
If you don't fulfill your RMD requirement by December 31st, the IRS will penalize you, requiring that you pay 25% in taxes for the amount you didn't withdraw. Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
Winter storms have put several states under siege this week. In Washington, officials are advising about 100,000 people to evacuate due to heavy rainfall and flooding. The governor declared a state of emergency in Minnesota as places saw as much as 8 inches of snow, with Minneapolis declaring a snow emergency there. In Wisconsin, an army of plows worked to keep up with snow all over Green Bay. As these storms move east, snow could stretch today from Kentucky all the way up to Maine. Good luck to them. I hope they can stay safe. That's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less.